very special pumpkin carving edition.
Okay, this is going to be a very exciting time because we're together. You might have noticed.
Hey, here we are.
I just did a 11-hour drive from Virginia today.
Yeah, and I only drove 4 hours from Chicago.
So you might be wondering, like, why are we together? We didn't really announce this at all. We scheduled the pumpkin Halloween special like 2 weeks ago. And then we found out that Kate Mulgrew was going to be at the statue in Bloomington, Indiana. And so we're here in Bloomington, Indiana.
Ashland is really the badass here. She was like, I'm just going to go 11 hours. No big.
I'm just like, it's Kate Mulgrew.
You have to.
Yeah, we have to. So what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to have to just go back and forth to answer all your questions and pop them up. But we are going to be having a Q&A session as we make our pumpkins. And I'm just going to like show you my design plan.
Ooh.
Is a Starfleet insignia. I'm going for Voyager for obvious reasons.
Sure.
And then Rhiannon, can we see yours?
Yeah, mine's going to be a Vulcan.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but you'll see
it's
at the end.
Vulcan pumpkin, so we're very excited.
Yes. Okay. Hello. We have so many friends in the comments. Hello, Fraunhofer's. Greetings from Germany. I'm so happy that you are awake to join.
Yes.
Ian Davis is here. Hello. Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you all for showing up for us.
Seriously, you're all amazing. We're so excited to have you.
Okay, so I'm going to start first with a question that I wrote for Rhiannon.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween memory?
Oh, Trek memory, I assume.
I think just Halloween. Sorry about the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi. Okay, my favorite Halloween memory.
I did not anticipate how loud this pumpkin would be. Okay, go ahead, Rhiannon.
We'll be like shouting, my favorite memory. Okay, my favorite Halloween memory, probably, honestly, I really enjoyed the year that we went as Spock and Uhura.
Yes.
That was really special for me because I got to wear like the ears and the hair, and it made me feel like a real Vulcan, which is like super special. I think we went like with your friends for a bit, and then we went with our mom for a bit, went to all the good houses with the good candy.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with Halloween. It's like my favorite holiday. So I was truly just thrilled to be able to do a Star Trek holiday.
Yeah, I actually remember that we went with my friend Sonia, and I know she's not watching this because she doesn't like Star Trek, but she was actually really annoyed because everyone loved my Uhura outfit, and everyone was like, your Halloween out costume's amazing, and I totally forgot who she was. But no one knew her costume, and she was like really grumpy with me, and honestly, after that, like our friendship really drifted away. So that was a kind of a weird Halloween for me, but Rhiannon, I'm glad it was good memories for you.
I was just a tiny little Spock in the background, like not knowing any of the drama. So
Rhiannon was so cute as little Spock, as you might imagine.
What about you, Ashley?
I think my favorite Halloween memory was we both had like extreme Harry Potter phases. And there was one year I just went as the Harry Potter fan, and I had like all of my, okay, now I have to take this star out. I had like every Harry Potter thing I owned basically like draped on top of me. And we went, I remember with Dad, and there was like a couple houses that were handing out beer to him, like to all the dads and like all the parents trick-or-treating. So Dad was like having a great time. He's like, this is amazing, like trick-or-treating. But we just had like a really fun time that year, and it wasn't that cold. And in Colorado, usually like Halloween is the day that it's the first snow. So whatever Halloween costume you have to have it, like you have to be able to put a coat on top of it, which is always a little disappointing. It's tricky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So let's get some questions. First. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. So Eli on Twitter, Eli in Cosplay, responded to us and asked 2 questions. Hi, Eli. From the Czech Republic. Hello. Thanks for staying up late to see us.
We're seriously honored.
So their question was, do you have a favorite Kira episode, Rhiannon?
Oh my gosh. That's such a good question. You know, I like the answer should be like, I don't know, duet, because those are really good. It's such a like intense story, but she's so amazing in it. But I think I'm going to go with Crossover, which is the first one that
I don't even know
that they meet Kira, and we get to see Kira interact with herself. And I absolutely love the way that Kira, our prime Kira, reacts to seeing her mirror self, and also like helps poor Juliet out because he's like stuck in the like ore processing center or something.
Yeah, that's rough.
And she just gets to be like really badass, like fighting herself, but also like understanding herself more. It's like a really cool episode that is like super awesome to like continue the Mirrorverse, but also get like really great Kira content. So I would say that one. But of course, I love when she's promoted to Colonel Kira and gets that entire long arc with Garrick and Damar.
Yes.
That is like also some of the best moments.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, the whole like finale with her and Damar and Garrick is like unbelievable.
Oh, so good.
I
Yeah.
was trying to think. I think for me, I was thinking like when is some of the best acting, but like what's the terrible one with Ducat and her mom?
Wrong's Darker Than Death.
Yeah, like that one is a great one for like for Nana, but not for Kira.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually say that let's see, which one was I thinking?
I just realized I wasn't looking while I was cutting. So Spock's eyebrow might be
like hi everyone. Let's see. Well, while I'm thinking, Eli said crossover is my ultimate favorite episode.
Yay!
Yeah, so
Oh my
Rihanna,
God, twins.
you said the right thing.
Yes, absolutely.
You said the right thing.
The correct answer.
Shoot, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. It'll come back to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
no worries.
We're just gonna move on. Eli also asked, how do you feel having fans all around the world, sending love from the Czech Republic?
Oh, I feel like crying with happiness.
We are very, very confused why you listen to us and are just so on.
Gotta get in some cutting while it's buffering.
Okay, while it buffers, we were like furiously cutting away, just so everyone knows.
Oh yeah. That it's amazing because I remember the first time we looked at SoundCloud and saw that there were like actual people from other countries listening to our stuff. And I remember just being like in awe.
Like totally shocked.
Yeah. There was like 3 listens for the Russian Federation. And I was like, what? This is so cool.
Like what's happening. Yeah. So really thank you so much. Eli also mentioned that let's see, you did get to see Kate Mulgrew in October. I remember at the I think Prague
or Germany. Was it Destination Star Trek or?
I don't think it was Destination Star Trek, but I think it was in Prague. So like amazing that you got to see that.
Incredible.
And let's see. Oh, and Ian is in Wales. Hi, Ian. It is a tad late.
Wow, you're amazing for staying up.
We
Thank
have
you.
a lot of overseas people with us right now.
Yeah.
Spooky Huffs from Germany.
Frown Huffs.
Frown Huffs. I'm sorry, I just made you spooky.
Spooky Huffs.
Frown Huffs with us from Germany. Thank you all. Wow, I can't believe you're awake.
Amazing.
We are in Eastern time right now. We're right on the border because Bloomington is like in that weird part of Indiana where half of it is in Eastern time and the other half is in Central time.
So wild.
Very strange. Like Rihanna drove from Chicago and she lost an hour. She gained an hour, but it's such a quick trip.
I know. I was like, whoa, okay, here I am. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So let's do some Halloween questions if you're ready.
Okay. Yeah.
So Ashlyn,
I do have more from them too.
Oh, let's answer
Okay.
those
Yeah.
first.
Let's do fan questions.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. So Ian asked, "What has been your favorite series that you've done for the pod?"
Woo!
Go ahead, Rihanna.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna carve away quietly while she answers.
I think like I have a tie, but I mean, because my inclination is the family series because I think that was the first series we got to get like really deep and we were really intense. We watched like 20 episodes a week.
Yeah.
We were like really, really going deep dives into each family member and like how family works. And since we're sisters, that's even more special.
Agreed.
So that was really fun. But I honestly really, really enjoyed the Death Fake Out series. And I think that was I had the most fun during that series because the family one was really serious. We had like a lot of trigger warnings on our podcast.
It got dark.
Yeah, especially of course, like we're talking about the Kira episode, so it was.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. The Kira episode I love is the cult one where she's just
Covenant?
like Covenant.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's just like on Ducat like that. And I just love to see her like calling out every single second. Okay, anyway.
Great answer.
Sorry, Rihanna, go ahead.
No, you're fine. But yeah, so it's kind of a tie because family, I think, was our like one of my favorites for like deep dives.
Yes.
But Death Fake Outs was, I think, the one where I was just cracking up and having the most fun. You know, I was talking about like Harry Kim beaming into a coffin and Picard's Irish exit. Like, it's just the funniest thing.
From his life.
Like, it was so good. Yeah, Ashlyn, how about you?
Oh, it's so hard. So is this pumpkin also is quite hard. Okay, let me see. I think I can like start to get this little guy out. For me, I think time travel is really up there for me as one of my favorites because I'm like a nerd. You might be surprised to hear. And I love hearing about chronoton radiation and about like just all the different things they use to justify time travel and to see how creative the writers can be in taking people back in time.
Yeah, definitely.
I love time travel episodes so much. And so getting to talk about it and like becoming experts in the time travel series was really awesome. I'm with Rihanna that like family is my first love.
Yeah.
The family series was just like really spectacular. And I think a really like opening up moment for the pod.
Yeah, definitely.
And then my runner up is also feminism because I did not expect to get so much out of that series that I did. I went like full 180, like changing my opinions on some characters because I was viewing them in this new light and especially getting to focus like specifically on like certain women. It was just like amazing. And I felt so empowered.
That's amazing. So, I wouldn't have guessed that. That's really cool.
I love feminism. I'm gonna try not to get pumpkin on Rihanna's laptop here.
Whatever.
Okay. Thank you, Ian, for that question.
Hi, everyone. I love all these comments.
I know, this is amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, here we go. So Frown Huffs. I'm wondering what your favorite bad Trek episode is, and as it's in terrible, but you really enjoy watching anyway. Mine is Sub Rosa, which is a fantastic,
really good choice.
Fantastic choice. Rihanna, what do you think? What's your favorite bad?
I have to put my knife down for this because I'm gonna get on a soapbox that Move Along Home is actually one of my favorite episodes. Like,
I'm gonna move along away from you.
Third chef. I know that it's like people think it's weird or annoying or whatever, but I think it's so funny. It's also a really interesting concept, you know, to have like an entire, ooh, this is a big moment for Ashlyn and her pumpkin.
I don't know if I can get it out. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
okay.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
Looking
thank
great.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, so
I'm my comm badge for the night. Sorry, Rihanna. Go ahead.
You're fine. Yeah, I love Move Along Home. I think that it's hysterical. I think that it's like really fun. And it's honestly one of my go-to comfort episodes. Like if I'm sick or if I'm not feeling great emotionally or whatever, I can watch Move Along Home and just do the Alamarain dance with all of them and hear like Nana be like, Alamarain, count 2, 4, Alamarain, then 3 more. Like everything about it.
You can see Alamarain will come with me.
Yeah, it's just all of it's amazing. Quark is so funny in it. Like Odo, just watching him being so irritated, also hilarious. It's just comedy gold. And I know that people hate it or dislike it, but I absolutely love it.
I shouldn't judge you because I have not seen it in a long time.
You should rewatch it. It's a blast.
If it's your comfort episode, maybe I should take it more seriously.
Yeah.
For me, one of my favorite comfort episodes that's like bad Trek is Spock's brain from the original series.
Yes.
I just am obsessed with everything about that episode. I think because like I also really love McCoy, and he's the hero of that story.
Totally.
And when he's just like being a brain surgeon,
even when Spock has to coach him through it, though.
Yeah. Brain, what is brain? I love it. And I'm a pumpkin lady. I'm gonna try to scroll down.
Here, I can do it. I'll be the scroller.
Okay. We have new comments.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
you can hit hi there. Perfect.
Yay. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ian, for talking about family being a great series. Time travel is the favorite.
Okay.
Oh, love that. And I'm so glad that I got Elmarain stuck in Frown Huff's head. Count 2, 4. Okay, so Ashlyn, would you like to pose another question?
Oh yes. Eli has another question.
Yes, Eli.
If you do cosplays for any Star Trek character, which will you choose? Rihanna, I think, should start with this because Rihanna's like the cosplay queen.
Well, ever since TikTok and the amazing cosplayers I've seen on there, I just like can't stop making closet cosplays. So a couple weeks ago, I actually bought literally these purple leggings for my Jadzia Dax.
Yes.
You Were Cordially Invited episode where she's like throwing her bachelorette
I love that
and doing
one.
her dance,
That's
and then
one
she's
of the best
hungover.
episodes.
Yeah, it's so good, and I love her outfit in that. So I bought a purple dress at Goodwill that has and I have the earrings and can do the spots and everything. I also just bought a Kira closet cosplay with her like white striped shirt and her red pants.
Yeah,
it's a great shirt, a classic Kira look, something that I can still do. And I bought an earring that like now they just sell Bajoran earrings as like real jewelry.
Yeah.
So I bought one of those because the ones they sell on Amazon are like really heavy for my ear, and they like my ear's too small to actually take it. So I do love cosplaying women. I also love cosplaying men, or like really anyone. Like I said, I love Spock cosplay. I would love to do an Una one soon, just because like I love her hair. I love the gold like dress uniform that they have, because it's not as like skimpy as the TOS ones. Like it's not like you're showing a lot of butt and all of that. But I also do love being Jadzia Dax like back in time, because I have the Ahura dress, and then I'll just leave my spots on and bring a tribble, and that's really fun. And my favorite though is a Niners cosplay that I made for Esri.
Niners!
Yeah. And so because I love the Niners, I got a Niners hat, and then I sewed on some lettering for the Niners jersey. So you can go and look on our Instagram for that one. But I'm just obsessed with cosplay. It's like one of my very favorite activities. So I try to do it as much as possible.
I also love cosplaying. I'm not quite as intense as Rihanna. But when there's a con, you can guarantee that I will be there in costume.
Yeah.
The cosplays that I generally tend to go towards are Jax and Jadzia Dax. Because I love the spots. I feel so empowered doing the spots.
Yes.
So I love that. And what else? I have her you
have a good Crusher one.
I have a great Crusher one, which I'm gonna Kate Mulgrew. That's actually the first time I met her. I wore like a Crusher outfit with my spot trails. So I was like, if I see her again in the same outfit, will she judge me?
She's like, I saw you like that last time.
I actually have a Lower Decks medical uniform now too, and so oh my god, there's Spock.
He's looking great.
He looks pretty grumpy. I have half of my com badge done.
Ooh, Ashlyn, looks really good.
Okay, so I also want to be Janeway, but I need to get a uniform.
You have the hair for it, so you're almost there.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Eli, for that question. Okay, well, this is an amazing question. We have our little sister Gabby is on the feed with us. So hey, it's your younger sister Gabby. If you could trick or treat with any Star Trek character, who would it be? Oh my god, I would pass out.
That's a great
also,
question.
I'm so happy, Gabby. Thank you for joining us. Our listeners have heard Gabby. She was on 2 of our Prodigy episodes.
She's famous.
So. Yeah, she's famous. She's like brilliant. She's 10 years old.
Yeah.
And had like the best insights on Prodigy. And we loved having her on. We want to have her on like every Prodigy episode.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah. So, Rhiannon, if you could trick or treat with any Star Trek character, who would it be?
Because like my favorite character is Spock, obviously, but I do not think he would be a good trick-or-treater pal.
Excuse me, Kirk said you'd be good at it.
That's
in
true.
Pat's paw.
He said, and Spock's like, what?
Which I don't understand that line.
Yeah, he says, you would be good at it, Spock. But yeah, I just don't think like he'd enjoy it. I think he'd say it was illogical. I probably would be kind of annoyed. I'm like, listen, Spock, this is something I really enjoy.
Like, you have to tone it down tonight, buddy.
So, I think I'm going to go with Jadzia Dax, because I think she would be a freaking blast to trick or treat with. Like, she is so fun and lighthearted. Like, she can have a lot of fun. And I think she would have the most amazing outfit, because you remember when her and Kira come out of the holosuite and they're wearing like the full
the princess gowns.
Yes,
I love that.
Yeah, like, that Jadzia loves to dress up and loves to sort of make a show of things, which I also love to do. And so I think it would be so fun to trick or treat with her. She would also know where all the good candy was, because she's lived 900 years.
90 years.
She's lived 900 years, like 9 lifetimes.
Oh god, I'm afraid this doesn't really look like a comm badge, but
it looks good though.
It could be worse.
I love it. So my answer is Dax. That was a really good question, Gabby. How about you, Ashlyn?
Okay. I want to say McCoy, because he would be so chaotic, and like I don't think he would like trick-or-treating, but I know he would bring a flask, and so him and I would go around and like be in charge of the kids, and we'd be drinking together.
Question: would you rather like hand out candy with McCoy and just drink at the house?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes, for sure. Maybe if I could like double date with you and Dax, I could come with Worf also.
That'd be epic.
So it could be Worf and me and you and Jadzia. So we'd have it's like a wonderful night trick or treating. Because Worf would be like, "What's going on?"
I do not trick or treat.
Well, he probably did in Russia when he grew up.
Aww.
If they still celebrate Halloween.
I don't know. I don't know how many countries celebrate Halloween.
I'm not sure. I assume. Well, I'm thinking in the future. Like, does Halloween even matter anymore?
Yeah, people care.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Thank you for these wonderful comments. I loved your feminism series so much. Is there any chance of a further episode for Strange New Worlds?
Yes. Actually. We have similar with Prodigy and First Officers. We wanted to give it more time because I feel like we don't have enough, especially when feminism was coming out. I think there was like 2 episodes of Strange New Worlds.
Barely any
or maybe there was like a half a season or something, but
we want to do it justice.
Yeah, we want to be able to get to really talk about these incredible women like with at least a full season or more. You know, we might wait till season 2 of Strange New Worlds has been released, but yeah, we're really excited for that, as well as we are to figure out who the first officer is going to be in Prodigy so we can do an episode.
Yeah, we I feel kind of bad for like the later series because we haven't been doing as many episodes for them. Like Picard, there's no first officer really. And yeah, so but we are going to catch up like once there are more episodes.
Yeah, great question.
Absolutely.
Though. Yeah, because we do want to do a catch-up series because we also have time travel and Picard season 2 to do.
Yes,
because we didn't have a time travel episode for that yet. So that's gonna be really, really cool.
Fraunhouse further goes on to say the Prodigy episodes with Gabby are awesome. Yes! Totally enjoyed hearing her takes. Thank you so much. Oh my Gabby, you are a super person.
You're a queen.
You're a queen.
She
a queen. Okay, so Rihanna, I have some hot questions for you.
Yeah.
So okay, let me get okay, what is your favorite Trek memory?
Ooh.
And this doesn't have to be like, you can interpret the question any way you want.
Yeah, so I have like so many that are so delightful. A lot of them take place at conventions, you know, like I had such a blast with spending pretty much my entirety of my weekend with Strange New Pod with Julian and Duras.
I'm so jealous. This sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah, at Mission Chicago, and a lot of their amazing patrons were there, so I got to meet a lot of them in person, which was so cool. But honestly, I think a special, more like just family memory of Trek is when Star Trek Beyond came out, and we all saw it together. So it was my mom, our grandma, you, and me. Saw it in the theater together, and then the week following we went so we had this whole thing where Ashlyn wanted to like take her mattress to San Francisco, and so our grandma, being a legend,
casual because I was living there without a mattress, so I
needed one, and you had a really nice one, so like might as well, because mattresses are crazy. And so our amazing grandma road tripped with Ashlyn. I flew out to road trip back with my grandma so she didn't have to drive all of those crazy hours by herself. And we had one day in SF to just like go crazy, do whatever we wanted. And
of course, what do we do?
But we go and watch Star Trek Beyond again, and we see it in the now closed theater on Van Ness. It was an amazing AMC theater.
Yeah.
And I just remember like getting in line, people were really excited, and just getting to see it again. Like the 3 of us was really special because you got to see like the movie 2009 multiple times with Nanny, with our grandma. So it was really special for me to sort of have an experience of seeing the same Star Trek movie twice with our grandma as well. And it was just, something like maybe as like, not as like big, but was really cool and special to me.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I was going to go similarly. I think like the beginning of our Trekdom is like some of my most special memories because I mean, what Rena's referencing, like when Star Trek 2009 came out, and I've definitely talked about this before, so just like
on the movie series,
the movie series we talked about this, but for Star Trek 2009, Rihanna and I were in different states. Like she was at a wedding in Minnesota, is that right? Or Michigan or something?
Minnesota,
and I was at home in Colorado. And Nanny, our grandma, was like, we have to go see Star Trek. So she freaking picked me up early from school because she wanted to go see Star Trek with me, which is just like legendary move. I was in 7th grade at the time.
That is the coolest.
Yeah. So I felt really cool, like leaving school. And also that day I bought a red shirt and I drew the Star Trek insignia on it. So I was representing all day. I felt so like I was about to die any moment. And I had not seen the original series, but we had seen the movies, like the original series movies. But so we saw the movie. We were so blown away by it. We saw it in IMAX also, by the way. We were so blown away. We drove home and then we went to the theater by her house and we saw it again for the second time in a day. And I had my little Spock action figure with me, and it was just so special that her and I were on the same wavelength, that we were just so blown away and so excited by it that we were like, let's go again. It was amazing.
It's a ride at Elitch's or something, you know? Let's go again.
Let's go again. Yeah, exactly. So amazing.
That is so special. Yeah, shout out to our incredible grandma.
She's really supported our Trekdom.
Yes.
Gabby / Robbie Hurt is our dad. So, but it's Gabby commenting.
Yeah.
Gabby says, thank you all for the amazing compliments.
Yes.
Yay. And then Eli says, are you going to go be in Mission Seattle? I would love to meet you both. Very sad. So we were planning on it, but I got a little tiny invitation to sing at Carnegie Hall.
Oh, casual.
On the same weekend as Mission Seattle. And so we are not going to be at Mission Seattle. Rihanna could just go rogue.
I mean,
she wanted.
I'm pretty sure because my girlfriend and I have been planning for quite a while to go because she really enjoyed Mission Chicago, and also she loves Seattle, and we're kind of thinking about moving there at some point. So like, this is sort of a
I love this. This is news for me too. This is great.
Maybe not Seattle because it's expensive, but we're thinking like Portland, Seattle, like one of those.
Pacific Northwest is beautiful.
Yeah, and my girlfriend's never seen the ocean, so like we're going on a trip to California pretty soon, but we were thinking about hitting it up because also our mom really wanted to go. So I'm thinking though, if Ashlyn can't go, we find another convention to go to.
Well, so what I'm thinking is we should do Las Vegas, because my entire life I've wanted to go to a Vegas con.
Same.
So I'm really hoping we can make Vegas work.
That'd be epic.
I'm desperate because I want to meet all of you, and I'm so excited for tomorrow and like meeting everyone. I know it's going to be like more local, small time, people at the statue, but I just love networking with Trek people and meeting all of you amazing humans. So
yeah,
seriously. We will make it. We will both someday be at a mission.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Eli's flying from Czech to Seattle. That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So I don't know. We might still try to plan to go. It just depends on like what my girlfriend wants, what our mom wants, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
we shall see.
Very exciting. Okay, Rihanna. This is a Rihanna specific question because she's been singing Taylor Swift all day because Midnight's dropped at midnight. And then also more episodes dropped at 3 a.m.
More episodes. She's like got Star Trek brain rot. I've got Taylor Swift brain rot.
Yeah, we're dying. So my question is, if Janeway, like just saying in the future, what is her go-to Taylor Swift album?
So I had a lot of thought about this.
Okay, settle in, folks.
Yeah, because the thing about Taylor Swift is she's very versatile, and there's so much of her music that is so different sounding that I can't imagine Janeway going for like a fearless, like, like her debut album, Taylor Swift.
Our song is the same screen doors. Janeway's like with a cowboy hat,
but like that doesn't seem like her energy, you know.
He's so cute though.
And so I'm also thinking like, okay, Red maybe is sort of like if she was feeling angsty that day, or like just wanted to listen all too well 10-minute version, Taylor's version, sure.
Oh, when she's really deep in the feels.
Yeah, I just feel like Janeway's not a person to like settle deep in her feelings and like sit with it, you know?
Sure.
I feel like she more is like, I want to feel things and quickly move through them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm going to go with the album Lover. I think that this is also one of her like pinnacle albums. Taylor Swift, I know our little sister Gabby kind of fell in love with Taylor Swift because of this album. She really shared Lover with me, and we were able to really grow with our love for Taylor Swift from that album. And I think it has enough, like it has the song The Man, which is literally Janeway. Like she's like, would I get there quicker if I was a man? Like, I'm so sick of all you men getting everything while I'm stuck here behind, you know? And she's also defying the sort of like gender stereotypes all the time. And I think too, though, it has really tender and soft songs too, which she can be, like the song Lover. so beautiful and like could be a Chakotay Janeway song, just saying. JC all the way. So, but it has like really upbeat songs. And so I think honestly I can imagine her like getting in her ready room, getting ready for the day, like ready to go like punch some Borg in the face. And she's like, she's listening to like, yeah, I mean, I just think that it's a perfect versatile album for her style as well as for like who she is as a person. So that's my answer.
I love this.
Yeah.
We have some comments. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Julian in the house. Well, first of all, Gabby loves our shirts.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, Gabs. And yeah, Gabby agrees. Lover's my all-time favorite album.
Yes, great choice.
I don't really have an answer that's going to be more informed with Rihanna, but I do think that the song Invisible String is Chakotay and Janeway. Oh. So you listen to that and then like destroy yourselves. With sadness.
Honestly, Janeway could be a folklore person. Like I could see it. Yeah. If she felt a little more
when she's feeling like insecure about like how do I get home.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well we got Julian in the house. Let's see. What is the most important thing you've learned in 2+ years in the Trek podcasting community? Love the pumpkins. Thank you. The pumpkins love you.
Spock is indifferent, but he loves you on the inside. Yeah, really great question. Important thing that I've learned, I think, is to not take ourselves too seriously. I think that in the beginning of our pod, we were so concerned about every single word and sentence.
We were so nervous recording. Yeah.
We're so nervous recording, nervous going live. I have some anxiety, so it's like kind of hard for me to go live sometimes because I just get really jittery and anxious, especially if it's like somewhat amazing, like Trek Untold or Strange New Pod. I'm like, I'm so nervous. Am I gonna make a fool of myself? But then it's like realizing what's more important is our love for Trek, and that's what shines through, and our like amazing sister bond. This is the other thing that we've gotten a lot of comments on, is that like people can just tell that we're really close just by the way that we do the podcast, and how like I'll be editing sometimes and I'll hear us say the exact same thing in like the same cadence and tone. I'm like, oh my god,
and,
we're the same person.
We're always recording separately, and so the fact that we're saying the same thing at the same time is like pretty amazing because we're like off by a couple seconds.
Totally. It's so cool to be able to listen back and hear. And I think the more relaxed I've become, the better our podcast has become, because it's really, we've shown past sort of the like jittery nervousness that used to be us into more of the like, now we're just, we've been podcasting for so long, we know what we're doing. And so now we're more confident to like take risks or go out of order, like we don't stick to a script as much. And that really works for us, I think, to keep sort of a like natural flow. Cause I think the first couple times we've really tried to keep it regimented, and that doesn't always work. For some people it really does, but we just play off each other so well that I just like, in most things in my life, I just need to learn to relax a little. And then I realize that things go smoother when I do.
Okay, yeah. Great answer. I mean, I feel very similarly along those lines. I think for me, the most important thing, which actually, when we were guests on Trek Untold, we all talked about this. And Julie and I remember you saying this too, like not being so micromanaging with the editing is a huge thing to let go of, because a lot of the times, okay, maybe you stumbled and you said a word a wrong way, but like it's a genuine reaction you got from everyone else around you, and so you don't necessarily want to cut it because it's funny, even though you like said something weird or whatever. If you say it's okay every once in a while.
Everyone says
yeah, although I will say I was just listening to Conan O'Brien's podcast with, I think it's John like Britall or something, the guy who plays the Punisher.
Oh yeah,
and he's on Walking Dead. I love him.
It's really cool.
But he has a podcast, and that's why he was like promoting it on Conan. And he said like 1,000 times, and because I'm like an editor, I was like, I was thinking about it. But anyway, let it go. It's fine.
Totally.
And then I think the other thing is to not let the schedule consume you.
Oh,
so
my
like
God, yeah.
Even just yesterday, so we're like crazy. Like for Halloween, we wanted to get as many spooky series episodes out before Halloween as possible, which makes sense, obviously. But it's at some point, like if we're going too hard, it's not worth it for us
like
to
be
our
stressed.
Detriment. Yeah. So yesterday we were going to record the Deep Space Nine spooky episode, but we are both like doing this trip, like traveling cross country to get here today. Let's just calm down. Let's record it when we're back. and we'll like have a quick turnover on it and get it out, you know?
Yeah.
We are fans, like we love you so much, and we are so, both of us, like perfectionists, and we want to do everything perfectly at all times. But that's not possible. Like we're human, and so sometimes you have to change the schedule, and it's no big deal at all. It's totally fine.
The thing that's so great too is like when I feel stressed about not getting something out when we thought we did or something, and I let people know, or if an episode's late, like sometimes when Ashley had COVID, we had to like delay some stuff, obviously, or we just like both have trouble sometimes fitting in editing during the week with our jobs and life and everything.
Right, yeah.
And so I think just sort of being like, oh, episode delay, sorry everyone. Everyone's just like, yeah, no big. You know, like I think that helps me to sort of relax and be like, people just are excited to hear it when it comes out, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Even if our mom sometimes is like, so where's the episode?
Oh my gosh. And she's not alone. Like we definitely, we do appreciate when people are like, I would love for you to get a freaking episode out. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Okay. Thank you, Julian. Okay. Oh, thank you, Frown Huffs. I heard your amazing song in tribute of Nichelle Nichols on Strange New Pod. Congrats for that invite to Carnegie Hall. I second Gabby Shirt's comments. Thank you so much. That was really fun collaborating with Giraffe. I still want to get a pianist and do it properly and get a recording where I'm not like messing it up, but I literally learned it that day.
So that's pretty badass.
Yeah. I mean, it was really fun. The Carnegie Hall trip is like, it's weird. I always thought I would go to Carnegie Hall like in a different way, but it's through my church of all things, because I'm a section leader, soprano section leader, and my director has like contacts through a composer in Canada who's inviting I don't think it's the Phil, but a big group in New York is playing for us in orchestra. And then it's a lot of community churches that he's writing for like local churches. So it's like definitely more small time than I was expecting, but it's still Carnegie Hall. Yeah. So I will take any invite possible.
Visit. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Thank
That's
you.
Amazing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go, Frown Huffs. Again, thank you. Just for the record, your pod's extremely amazing. I've listened to the entire back catalog twice. You get better along the way, but you started out as like 99.9% excellence. Oh my gosh.
That's like amazing to hear, because I'll go back and listen and be like, ooh, we were rough.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, that microphone was not good.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, so sweet.
Oh, and Julian did follow up. Have you guys been able to see in the wave lines now in editing?
Oh, easily.
Yes, I know exactly what they look like.
And a like too, I could just tell.
Like, yeah, or we both say a lot, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
The you knows are really
I'm like triggered sometimes. Okay, Eli has a question too.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for me who's starting out a podcast, because I am part of Trek community, about bullying, and we're doing interviews with Star Trek stars? That's amazing. That is incredible. Super cool.
Actually, we got a lot of our advice about interviewing Star Trek stars from Matthew Kaplowitz, who does Trek Untold. So go DM him. He's like the nicest dude ever. Like, just so welcoming.
Listen to Trek Untold and like how amazing his interview skills are, because he's so calm. Like he doesn't like freak out like I would.
Yeah.
I would be fine.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of research too. So he has like so much depth about the people who are coming on the show, and it's just like a great flow. It's supernatural.
Yeah.
But not like a ghost supernatural. So I would say like have as much research done as possible. And if you're doing it about bullying, like maybe ask them ahead of time to prepare, you know, something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Also get the best equipment you can.
Yeah.
Right away.
Totally. Because then you'll consistent sound.
Yeah, and it's worth it. Like even though it's expensive, it's worth just investing that if you want to like do something seriously. That's what I would say.
Yeah, we also had like some amazing donations when we first started out. That I was able to get a microphone because Ashley already had one. And so just like even reaching out to the community and being like, hey, I'm starting a pod. I'd love to get good equipment. People are going to help you out. Like we all love you. Like I've never met you, and Eli, and I love you. You're amazing.
You've done so much for us.
Literally. So I feel like it's also about knowing and trusting in yourself, and knowing that you are a great Trek fan and you're a great person, and that's going to show through your stuff, and it's going to show through the pod. Like I think having that confidence of being like, oh yeah, I know my stuff, and also I'm gonna like help people in the community with bullying. That's like
That's super
amazing.
Cool. That's
yeah.
super
So
awesome.
you've definitely got this, and definitely talk to Matthew because like Trek Untold is a really great
and
resource.
he responds to like Instagram DMs like really quickly.
He's so
the
great.
best. Yeah. Okay, cool. Wow, thank you everyone for these amazing comments. I'm so happy. We do have sad news that we have 5 minutes left.
Yes.
So Rihanna, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could choose your ideal Starfleet crew, who would it be? Choose a ship also.
Okay.
And choose an era.
Okay.
Just quick.
So, you know,
I'm gonna drink my chai.
I think it's okay if we have the same.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ones.
We can overlap.
Okay. Yeah. Because I would love to have Janeway as a captain, but I would love it to be on TNG's Enterprise D.
Enterprise D?
Yes.
I'm sorry, she's here to
love
say hello.
Yeah. I would also love to have Spock as Janeway's first officer. I think that she already has good rapport with
Spock and Janeway.
Yeah, it'd be sick as hell.
Okay.
I think that engineering wise, I think I'm gonna go Trip. I love Trip. I think that this would be really great because obviously he'd have to learn a little bit about the D.
Freak out,
but he'd be so excited.
He would love the D.
So he would really love working on those engines. I think he'd be a really great banter with Janeway. As far as science officer, I guess Spock can do both.
Spock can double duty.
But if not, I'm putting Tuvok on there. As many Vulcans as I can put on the ship, I will.
Load them up.
Yeah, load them up. And then helmsman wise, let's get Sulu on there. And I think for navigation and stuff, I think let's just put Chekhov. You know, they're great together. Team. Like perfect. And the Doctor, Crusher, easily.
What about security?
Worf.
Yeah.
No, wait, Tuvok, because then he can be on the ship.
Okay, yeah, shove it
got him.
Okay.
And the era,
Tuvok, yeah.
The era is like lower decks.
Spicy. Okay.
Yeah,
I love this. Everyone's just aged to lower decks.
And so has the D, I guess.
The D's like,
I'm an old ship. Okay, go ahead, Ashlyn.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it's so hard to choose. I'm also gonna say Janeway as the captain. Okay. It's so overwhelming to decide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say McCoy as a doctor because he's so chaotic, and I feel like him and Janeway would have the best friendship ever. Like,
yeah, much better than the hologram.
God, yeah, much better. First officer. Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to go around. Let's see. I'm gonna sneak and have my science officer be 7, so we have her as astrometrics as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna take let me see. War for security. Nice. Definitely. They're gonna be on. Let's do something crazy. Let's put them on Enterprise B. No. They're on Discovery. Yeah, they're on Discovery for sure.
So you need Stamets.
So I need Stamets.
Or Book, I guess.
I want like Stamets and because I think you can get away with 2 engineers.
Totally,
you know, like Reno is in Discovery too. So I have Stamets as like spore operator,
spore man,
and then I'm gonna take. I do love Reno. Fuck it. I'm keeping Reno as engineering.
Amazing.
And then I'm actually gonna change my doctor from McCoy to Ta'ana.
You want more chaos,
and I want more women. Yeah.
I think you have most women besides Worf.
I think I have almost all women and Worf, as it should be.
And
Stamets. Yeah, and then the first officer is so hard. Okay, I love Chakotay, but I'm gonna go with Riker. Because like Janeway and Riker would just be.
And I don't think he would like hit on her either. Like I think he'd be like full
respectful, and also like he would just be going down on away missions, and she'd be like right behind him, like busted away.
Yeah. Oh no, he would not let her go on away missions.
I know, but she would fight. She would go down anyway. You know,
totally.
Yeah, she'd be like, "I'm here to back you up, Riker." I think that's all the answers.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna end. We have a sweet comment from our dad. I'm gonna share. let's see. It's your dad. I love this so much. Makes me so happy. Ashley. Dad, who's
Hard
that?
to type it in.
I assume you're talking to Ashlyn. Congrats on Carnegie. Proud of you too, Rihanna.
Thanks.
Proud of you too. Miss and love you both so much. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. This is like more than I dreamed.
I did not expect us to have like this much input. So I prepared like 10 questions because I thought we would just be talking in the void. So happy. Oh yeah, here's the final product. Mine's just like a giant combat.
It looks amazing.
But I have some stars.
Yeah, those are really good.
So the stars will glow up. I brought candles, but we gotta go.
We'll take some pictures. If you carved a pumpkin or will, please send us photos. We want to see your stuff. And seriously, we love you all. Thank you for doing this with us.
Thank you.
This is so much fun, and happy spooky season. We will be doing more spooky episodes soon, so get excited.
Yeah, we're going crazy. We're trying to record Deep Space Nine and Voyager this week. Right now, guess where we're going? We're going to Janeway Trivia with all of the Trekkies in Bloomington. So we're gonna be like quizzing each other on the way. Like, okay, she was born in Bloomington. Okay,
when did she get Voyage?
What year did she graduate from the academy? You know, we're gonna just like focus on that. And then tomorrow we see her at the statue. We're gonna be like going crazy on our Instagram and all of our socials. We're just trying to like pretend like you all are with us.
Yeah.
Then there's a Q&A after the statue. So we're freaking out. We're so excited. Thank you so much. This was amazing.
The dream.
We're so grateful for you.
We appreciate
Rihanna, I think make sure to grab your Bitor and we can head out.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Kabla.
Kabla. Oh, it's always